Yo, what's up, man? So we have a question right here, man. So how the question say? The question say, let u. So let's say let u equal to 0, 1, and v equal to 1, 2, 0, and w equal to 0, 0, 2, 1. These are vectors. You can say how you know vector. Look, vector, they always have either this or the one on top. So that's a represent what vector, like. So this is a vector. So they give us vector here. They say vector u. You can see here 2, 0, 1, and then etc. etc. Compute. So I want to compute it. So compute it. So we're gonna have to compute it. So we have to compute it 3v minus 2u. So it's easy, man. So let's how to compute it. So how we gonna compute it? So let's say find the first one. Excuse me. Let's say solve. Let's compute it. So 3v minus 2u vector. Let's plug it in, man. So let's say 3. So we have vector v. What is a vector v? 1, 2, 0. So it's 1, 2, and 0, and then minus 2. What is the vector u? A vector u equal to 2, 0, 1. So 2, 0, and 1. So we can multiply that out. So multiply that out is going to be 3 times 1 equal to 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 equals 0. And then minus 2 times 2 equal to 4. 2 times 0 equal to 0. And 2 times 1 equal to 1. The next step, we subtract. So now we say 3 minus 4 equal to negative 1, and then 6 minus 0 equals 6, and then 0 minus 1 equal to negative 1. So 3v minus 2u equal to this vector right there. So that's the answer, man. So now we're going for the second one. So I'm saying, so this is vector also. So now we go for the second part, right? Second part is easy. So I'm gonna raise this part so we can have a space. Yeah. Or I can do it under here. So now we go for the second vector. So the second vector say for the second one. Now you cannot see that, so I'm gonna right here. So for the second vector, given they say you're gonna have to calculate a u plus v minus w by the magnitude. Okay, so magnitude means is it distance or length or something like that. If somebody, for example, give you, let's say vector a, I'm just saying, or vector u, let's say u. It doesn't matter, man. Let's say vector a equal 1, 3, 1, 3, okay, 1, 3, and 5. Find the magnitude of a, vector a. So this is easy. Whenever you have this magnitude, so this is what you do, man. So you say, okay, so you put big square root, you take the face value of x of vector a, means the this component of vector a is going to be 1 squared plus the second one squared plus the last one squared, and this is going to give us 1. 1 plus 9 equal 3 squared equal to 9. 3 squared equal to 9. 9 plus 1 equal to 10, and then this is going to be 25. 25 plus 10 is going to be 35. 35 square root unit. So this is the magnitude of vector a. 35 units, because it can be centimeter, meter, or whatever they have, whatever units you have. So for this case here, we can't find the magnitude if we're not gonna find these one here. So we're gonna have to simplify, get this vector, and then find its magnitude. So it's easy. So I'm gonna write this one. So let's get this vector here, man. So we're gonna say u plus v. So what is a u? Use this one here, u plus v. So it's easy. So let's say u plus v first. So we say u plus v minus u. So we say, let's start today, u plus v minus w. Face, let's find it. So this equal to, so this, let me say, what is a u? We know vector u equal to 2, 0, 1. Okay, so this is 2, 0, and 1 plus v. What is a v? 1, 2, 0. So 1, 2, and 0, and then minus, what is the vector w? W equal to 0, 2, 1. 0, 2, and 1. So magnitude. So let's work that out. So we're gonna say, okay, 2 plus 1, 3. 3 minus 0, 3. It's gonna be 3 here. Now we go for the second one. 0 plus 2, 2. Minus 2 equal to 0. Now we go for the next one. 1 plus 0 is 1. Minus 1 equal to 0. So now we have this vector, but we have to find its magnitude. So how are you gonna get its magnitude is easy. So you're gonna say, okay, this let me say square root, because we want to find its magnitude. So 3 squared, it's going to be 3 squared plus 0 squared, 0 squared plus 0 squared plus 0 squared. And this gives us 9 squared plus 0 plus 0 is going to be 9 squared. It's 9, should be no 9 squared. 3 squared equal to 9, so square root to 9. And square root to 9 equal to 3. So the magnitude of all these vectors, the second one equal to 3. So if you say magnitude of u plus v vector minus w its magnitude equal to 3 units, because remember this is a distance, so it can be units. Means it can be distance, centimeter, it can be kilometer, it can be hectometer, it can be anything. So I'm saying meter, but for this case it just says a unit because we don't know. So now we go for the third one. So I'm gonna raise this part to have a space. So you know how everybody see, everybody saw. So I just raise this part so we can have a space and solve the third equation. So okay, raise this. Okay, so for the third one is easy. Third one, you have to cross product. So cross products, we have a u cross v dot w. So we have a u cross v, and then get answer, and then you dot by w. Okay, so let's go. So let's start facing crossing u cross v. So u cross v, we're gonna say u cross v. This same as say, okay, we're gonna say I, j, and k. So this is how you cross, right? What is the components of vector u? Component of vector u equal to 2, 0, 1. So you're gonna write here 2, 0, 1. The components of vector v, 1, 2, 0. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 0. So let's cross it. Cross is easy. So it's like you find the determinant of this vector. Oh man, there's a lot in here. So like you find the determinant of this vector. Excuse me. Let's go there, man. What you doing here? It's like you find the determinant of this vector. So let me show you. So you're gonna say start with this I. So this I, say put I, and then if you're looking for this, you don't need this, you don't need this. It's like I don't need this, I don't need this. So I'm gonna take this one here. So it's gonna be multiply I multiplied by 0, 2, 1, and 0. But not. We never have 3 by 3 or 4 by 4. The first number always plus. You gotta memorize that one. I'm saying plus this, and this is negative, and then plus. So this must be negative, this must be plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, something like that. It doesn't matter if 5 by 5, so minus, plus. But when you start, you must start with a plus. You see what I'm saying? So like let's say okay, 5 by 5 is gonna be always plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do the same thing, plus, minus, plus. So the first number always like here. So this must be plus, even if you don't write here, but it's plus. So the second number is always negative, child. It's negative because it's the second one. So I'm saying say negative because now you come for this one. So if I look for this one, means I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this line, I don't need this line. So I want to take this I negative. I means I don't need this, I don't need this. It's going to be multiplied by 2, 1, 1, 0. Now we go for the last one, chi. So if you look for the chi is positive. Okay, so if I look for this, I don't need this, I don't need this. So I need 2, 1, 0, 2. 2, 1, 0, 2. So now I'm going to multiply that out. It's easy. So I'm going to say, let's multiply that out. So that's this equal to, okay, so you're going to say I, you multiply this way. 0 times 0 equal to 0 minus, you multiply that way. Then 2 times 1 equal to 2, you minus. And then go for the second one, j. Now you do the same game. You multiply this way, face going to be 0 minus 1 times 1 equal to 1. Now you go for the last one. So you multiply this way, face 2 times 2 equal to 4 minus, you go that way, 0. So now 0 minus 2 equal to minus 2. But what? I. Now we come here. This is going to be minus 1 times minus j is going to be positive. J. Now we come here. It's going to be 4. 4 times k is going to be 4. K positive. So this is u cross v. So I'm saying this is u cross v. So we go for the next one, man. So this is u cross v. So u cross v equal to negative 2i plus j plus 4 k. So now we go for the next one, man. So they say cross and then dot w. So now we're going to say u cross v, which we have it. So now we have to dot w. Let's see how we dot. So this is a vector, or sometimes you can write like this. Look, this MSA negative 2, 1, 4. If you want to write as a bracket as a vector, you can say negative 2, 1, and 4 sometime. So let's dot this, which you have negative 2, 1, and 4. So we're gonna dot. What is a vector w? W is given, man, 0 to 1, right there, 0 to 1. So it's gonna be 0, 2, and 1. So dotting is easy, man. So let's see how we dot, man. Dot is easy. So let's dot. So that's this is what you do. So okay, let's dot. Multiply the face on with the second one. Negative 2. So this is called dot product. Dot product. So this is called dot products. Dot products. This is dot products. This dot products. So using dot products, so we're gonna say okay, dot, man. It's dotted. So you're gonna say okay, negative 2 times 0 is gonna be negative 2 times 0, 0, comma. Excuse me, negative 2 times 0, 0, then you plus. 1 times 2 is going to be 2, and then you plus. 4 times 1 is going to be equal to 4. So you get the answer here. It's going to be 0 plus 2, 2 plus equal to 6. So the solution for all of them, the second one is going to be equal to 6. So I'm saying, so that's going to be solution equal to 6 for the parallel. So when you say, the setting which is u cross w vector and dot w equal to 6. So we go for the next one, man. So we want to go for projection. So projection of a vector. So I'm going to raise again so we can have a space. So go projection of a vector. So projection of a vector is easy, man. Let's erase this party, man. So I'm saying projection of a vector. So I'm going to raise this one. Now we go projection of a vector. Find the magnitude here, and after that you multiply this all vector, you multiply all this vector by this one here. That's how you get magnitude. That's how you get projection for vector. So I'm saying, so what you do is like take this, dot this, and then over, okay, I'll say it again. At the denominator you have to find magnitude of this, but it gotta be square also. It gotta be square. Excuse me, I forgot. And the same thing right on top, and then dot this, and the same thing right here. So it's like only this one you write only here. I'll say it again. Projection, let's say somebody say projection of Mtwana and Academy. So this MSA, you only write here this is A, and then you dot by this M, and then you over. Take the same thing M, find the here magnitude at the bottom, and then square, then all these you multiply again by M. You just put it there. Just M, not multiply, just put it outside. I'll say it again one more time. I'm saying start with W, and then you over. Otherwise, it's going to be this will be over W, magnitude, and then you square, and then these you multiply again. Not multiply, just put it outside. So it's going to same there. So that's how you get the projection of a vector, man. So let's more part here like V dot U, magnitude of W means you're going to have to square, etc, etc. So it's easy, man. So let's see how we can get it. So now we can start V dot W. V dot W, we're going to say V dot W is easy, man. We can get V dot W. So we got V dot W is easy. So what is our V? V equal to 1, 2 and 0, and then we dot our W. What is a W? 0, 2 and 1. So let's dot them. So 1 times 0 equal to 0. Plus, when you dot, you always plus. 2 times 2 equal to 4. Plus 0 times 1 equal to 0, so equal to 4. So here we got the answer. Now we go find the magnitude of W. So magnitude of W is easy. So this is V dot W. So magnitude of W is easy. So and then we're gonna square. So magnitude of W. So let's find magnitude of W first. What is the W? W equal to 0 to 1. So we're gonna square it like 0 square, because that's how we get W. W itself is 0 to 1. So we're gonna say 0 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. And this is going to give us 0, 2 square, 4, plus 1 square, which is going to be 5. So square root of 5 units. So this is it. But how did I say here? You got to square it, baby. So we're going to say W square, W magnitude, when you square, means like this answer we got, we're going to have to square, which is going to give us 5. You see what I'm saying? Mean the answer we got, we're going to have to square, which is going to give us 5. Anything else? I think we got everything. Here we got dots, we have this answer equals 4, and here we got 5, and then we have to multiply by W. So projection V W to V onto V is going to be equal to V dot W we got equal to 4. And then over magnitude. What is magnitude square equal to 5? And then here we have W again. What is a W? W equal to 0, 2 and 1. So we can put it in. So this MSA, you can pull that out. Okay, so if you pull that out, it's going to be all these times by 0 is going to be 0. All these times by 2 is going to be 8 over 5. All these times by 1 is going to be 4 over 5. So this is a projection of W on top V. Projection of W into V. So now, in other way, you could say 0I, if you don't want to write like that, and the plus 8 over 5 J, and the plus 4 over 5 K. So this is a projection of W, V to V. So this is how you get projection, man. So we're going to go for paired equations. See, so I'll try to raise this. The area parallelogram. This is how you get it. So you say area parallelogram equal to cross the vector. What is that? Bounded by U and V. So you're going to say cross U and V. But you must also find the magnitude. That's how you get the area parallelogram. So let's get it now. So we're going to say, okay, so let's start to cross this one. So we're going to say, okay, so let's find first U cross V. So we know we're going to say I, J, and K. That's obvious when you cross the vector. What is our U? Our U equal to 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1. And our V equal to 1, 2, and 0. So let's cross now, man. So U cross V equal, so we're going to start with I. If you look for I, it means you don't need this, you don't need this. It means you don't need this, you don't need this. So we're going to say I, excuse me, I made a mistake here, polish. Because we have to find something like determinant, you know what I'm saying? So I is positive, just like I said before, it's positive. So since this is positive, so this is what you're going to do, man. So that's a positive. We're going to say, okay, so is I positive? Because like I say, if you have a 3 by 3, this is positive, negative, negative, plus, negative, negative. So the I is positive because I can write for funny. And they say, okay. And then, what's follow then? So what's follow is, if I look for I don't need this, I don't need this. So it's going to be 0 and 2, 0 and 1. Now we go for second one. So for second one, it's going to be what? Minus. Because the second one is going to be J. If I look for this, I don't need this, I don't need this. So it's going to be 2, 1 and 1, 0. Now I go for it, for the last one, for the K. So for K, is going to be plus K. K means I don't need this, I don't need this. So it's going to be 2, 1, 0, 2. So here we go. So now this equal to, so this is going to be I. Now we go 0 times 1, 0, minus 2 times 0, 0, minus J. Now we go 2 times 0 equal to 2, minus 1 times 1 equal to 1. The last one is going to be K, 2 times 2 equal to 4 minus 0. So now we go 0, I. Now we go negative 1 times negative J is going to be positive 1 J or positive J. Now 4 times 0 equals 4 plus K is going to be what? 4K. So I'm saying, so now this when you cross, so U cross V equal to 0. In other words, so like 0I plus 1J plus 4K, which same say 0, 1, and 4. That's another way of writing. This is U cross V. But in equation, for you to get area, you're gonna have to find the magnitude. So we're gonna say area equal to, now we have to get magnitude of U cross V, which we got it now, man. So we're gonna have to square root 0 square equal to, so it's 0 square plus 1 square plus 4 square. And this is going to give us 0 square equal to 0, 1 square equal to 1, and then 4 square equal to 16, 16 plus 1 equal to 17 square root. 17 square root. But since it's the area, it must be unit square. You don't say unit square because area can be centimeter square, it could be meter square, it could be kilometer square. It so depends which unit to give to. That's what it says, a unit square. So area of parallelogram, area of parallelogram, parallelogram, bounded, man, bounded by U and V equal to 17 square root unit. If you have to live in set, form, but if you wanna plug in a calculator, I think I made a mistake here, man. Excuse me. I kind of feel like I made a mistake. Here. Let's see here, man. So we say if we look for I, it must be 0, 2, 1, 0. Say 0, 1. Wrong here, man. This said again. If I look for I must be 0, 2 and 1, 0. So it must be 1, 0, not 0, 1. I made a mistake here. Excuse me. So this must be 1, 0. So 0 times 0, 0. 2 times 1 must be equal to 2 here. Excuse me. It must be equal to 2. So this must be negative 2. Negative 2. So this is going to be negative 2. So this must be negative 2. So this must be negative 2. Okay, so when you plug it in, this is going to be 17 plus 4, 21. Square root of 21. Excuse me, no 17. Square root of 21. 21. So this must be square root of 21. Unit. Square root of 21 units. When you square it, you're going to get 4.58. So this approximates equal to 4.5826 units square. Thanks a lot, man. So, man, that's how you get area bounded by the parallelogram. So we go parallelogram. So we're gonna go for the last one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go for the last question. But that's the area bounded by parallelogram. So I'm saying, let's go for the last part, man. Let's go for the last part. Let's go quick. So I'm gonna raise this part here so that you can finish the equation. So let's raise here, man. So raise quick so that you can do the last question. Yeah, man. Okay. So let's erase here and then do the last question. Alright, so so let's go for the last part. So the last part, they say, how do they say here, man? They say the equation of a plane. So we know the equation of plane is easy, man. Let's write the equation of plane quick. So the equation of plane, this is how you write the equation of plane. The equation of plane always say, you say n, this is called normal vector, and then you dot x, which you know this x vector means like x, y, and z. These are vector, remember. You minus whichever vector I mentioned here. So in this question, look at how did I say the equation of the plane parallel to u and v and passing through the tip of w. So when you minus whatever they're gonna say. If they say tip of u, you say you write here u. If they say tip of m, you put here m. But for this case, they say, oh, equation of the plane parallel to u and v. I'll show you now how to get that equation of the plane. You know what I'm saying? So this n represent normal, and this x, this normal. I'll show you now how you're gonna get that normal. So I'm saying that's x represent what? Normal vector. And now I'll show you how to get the normal vector. You see? And then this w is all depends. What you're gonna put here depends on the question or how they're gonna say in the question. So for this case, they say equation of plane parallel to u and v and passing through the tip of w. So that's what you're gonna write here. They say tip of m, you write m. Tip of u is right here u. So you say O is equal to 0. So what that means, look here, man. If you have a vector a dot b, these are vector, let's say. If you give it to 0, mean these two vectors are orthogonal to each other. You know what orthogonal means? They are angle 90. Orthogonal to each other means this and this, they are orthogonal, means they make angle 90. Because let's say you have this vector here and this vector go, so means they have an angle 90. So this, let's say vector a and this vector b. So these two vectors are orthogonal to each other. If they're orthogonal to each other, means when you dot them, they gotta give you 0. You see what I'm saying? So those are orthogonal vectors. So now, excuse me, that's what we say here. If you take normal vector and then you dot, these vector must be equal to 0. I'll say it again. To whatever you're going to put here, they must say tip off. And this is equation of a plane. This is equation of a plane. Just that if you don't know. Equation. And I wrote here, equation of a plane equal to this one. But I will put W here, so depending. They say tip of U, you put here U. Equation of a plane. Equation of a plane. So let's go, man. So first and foremost, you have to find normal vector. So normal vector is easy. Let's see how we can find normal vector. So let's how you get normal vector. So normal vector, you're going to say, okay, so now to get this normal, how did I say equation of a plane parallel to U and V? So to get equation of normal vector means, excuse me, take cross U and V. Cross what? U and V. What is U? For you to get normal, cross U and V means you say normal equal to U vector cross V vector. So I'm saying cross the other vector, which is not here, which is U and V. So we say equal, let's cross them. So we have a u and v, man. So what is a u? U equal to 2, I, j, and chi. So 2, 0, and 1, and v equal to 1, 2, and 0. So let's cross them. So normal vector equal, so we're going to say I. So I can do straight away, right? Means if I look for I, means I don't need this, I don't need this. It's going to be 0 times 0 equal to 0, minus 2 times 1 equal to 2. Now we go for the next one. Minus j, means for the second one. Means I don't need this, I don't need this. Means it's going to be 2 and 1 and 1 and 0. So we're going to have to multiply 2 times 0 equal to, some people sometimes make it confused. Okay, let me just do procedure. So if I look for j, it has to be 2 and 1 and 1 and 0. Now we go plus chi. So for chi, means I don't need this, I don't need this. It has to be 2 and 1 and 0 and 2. So this one I've done already straight away. So this is going to be 0 minus negative 2. Let me just show them, because oh man, you went so quick that I didn't even understand. Okay, it was I, right? So since it's I, means I don't need this, I don't need this. So it's going to be 0, 2, 1, and 0. So now, let's go, man. 0 times 0 equals to 0. Minus 2 times 1 equals to 2. But this is I. Now we go for the second one. 2 times 0 equals to 2. 1 times 2 times 0 equals to 0. 1 times 0 equals to 1 times 1 equals to 1. Now this is j. Minus j. Now we'll go for the last one. So this is going to be 2 times 2 equals to 4. And then minus 1 times 0 equals to 0. So this is chi. So this time I say negative 2i minus plus what? 1j plus 4 chi. So this is a normal vector. So in other words, you can say this is negative 2, 1, and 4. Which you go in the previous question too, which is u cross v. So we got that one. So and then we're going to take this, we're going to dot. So we're going to say, okay, dot now. So we say n dot, what is n? Negative 2, 1, and 4. We're going to have to dot. We dot what? X minus w. What is x? X is like x, y, and z minus w. What is a w? We got vector w, man, which is 0 to 1. 0, 2, and 1, man. All these equal to 0. Equal to 0. So what is next? It's easy. So let's use a black pen again. So the next things, you cannot dot before you work it out. Just like a cross products, man. I mean, Bodimus. The Bodimus in grade A7, we say you can't do anything if you don't finish what is in the bracket. So you have to finish what is in the bracket. So here's like negative 2, 1, and 4. We're going to wait first. So we have to dot with, okay, we have to work on what we have in the bracket here, man. X minus 0 equal to x. It's like x minus 0, comma, y minus 2, comma, and then z minus 1 equal to 0. So now we can dot now. How are we going to dot? To say negative 2 times x. Negative 2 times x, like negative 2x. But let's go. X minus 0. Plus, that's how you dot. You always plus, man. Go. Second one, 1 times, okay, so it's going to be 1 times y minus 2. And then we plus. For the last one, 4, you go z minus 1. And then this equal to 0. So we can expand it normal, man. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Now we go y times 1 plus y. Now we go 4 times z, 4z. Now we go for the numbers. Negative 2 times 0 is just 0. So it's going to be 0. 1 times negative 2, negative 2. So 0 plus negative 2, negative 2. Negative 2, right? 4 times negative 1, negative 4. And negative 2, negative 6. Equal to 0. So these is the equation of the plane. So I'm saying that's the equation of a plane, man. So this equation of plane, they need it. So man, listen, man, if this is the first time on my channel, share with a lot of people, leave a comments, subscribe, try to share with a lot of people as much as you can. Leave a comments, tell me what you don't understand, any topic, any question you want me to work out, you make it video for, just let me know. And don't forget to donate your boy, man. I need to get better equipment so we can make a lot of video, because that's the challenge I'm facing. So, thanks a lot, man. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, man. Peace.